Hi, Jeremy Snakes and Zena and Mello. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Hopefully you watched the adverts, Libra Girl. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome to Friday night, and I do hope you're going to have a great weekend. So, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. I'm still watching the adverts. How did you get in so fast? So I'm using the manga tarot for people who donate today, so that's nice. There you go. So how's everyone doing? So do put your questions down, guys, and then we can get to it. Yeah, okay. So that's good. So if you've got a question with D, why is he pressing me for a baby? Obviously, he wants a baby, isn't it? So obviously they want a baby, which is nice. So if you want a baby, that's fine. I believe with babies, they come when they... hello, Dark Angel, how are you? I believe babies come when they're supposed to, because they pick the parents, etc. I strongly believe that. So, you know, kind of happens, doesn't it? So let's have a look. So thank you for watching the adverts, people. Hello, my Soltaro. Hi, on. Right, okay. So I'm still watching the advert as well. I'm watching one that's he's just going shoot, 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 all these little screenshots. It looks quite good, actually. So he's very enthusiastic, my guy, on the adverts. So yeah, I like to make sure everyone's watched the adverts before we get into these questions. So I'll just sort my... So there's no rush to come in on days like this to see me. Do remember to keep posting your question, okay? Yeah, that's fine. That's all done. I know you're spending time, because the adverts, guys, does contribute to the channel. Helps me buy more cards for you guys. So that's why I'm just waiting until everyone's seen the adverts and come in. Just make everything fair. Do you reckon? So there is no particular rush, except when people want to donate. And that's fine. Hello, and how are you? It's good to see you. So if you've got a question, pop it down. If you've watched the adverts, thanks very much. That does contribute to the channel. So keep popping your questions down as well. It's fine. Oh, and remember to like the stream as well. That goes to help the statistics as well. It's all about statistics, YouTube, I'm telling you. Right, so there's no rush to come in. So I'm giving people a chance to watch my adverts. And then we'll get to the questions. Okay? It makes it fair. It makes it fair. And I've done tomorrow a nice pack. A review. So we'll use them tomorrow as well. Right, so hopefully everyone's watched those adverts, contributed to the channel by watching them. And we'll get to the questions. Hello, Bhavya, how are you? It's good. Yeah, Zena, how are you? So let's start by doing the questions when I sort these out. And so, well, these. So if we start with these cards the right way, everyone will have a good reading. But they soon jump backwards and forwards and all over the place, don't they? Right. So we've got two. Right, Karen, let's do you first. Right, Karen, hopefully You're going to have a good weekend. Are things going to change with your Taurus, or should you move on, Karen? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No worries, Karen. Do remember to like the stream. And yeah, I'm fine, Zena, and I hope you are too. Thank you guys for watching the adverts, and we'll get to it now. Just gives time to people watch the adverts and then come in. So, I hope you're all being safe. But yeah. Everyone's being safe. Lee J. I do take super chat. Is it not on? Oh, yeah. Super chat is a very good thing to chat. Lee J. Is no one else watching the adverts? I tell you, my soul. I gave them lots of time to watch that, didn't I? Right, let me have a look. Mine finished. Mine just came on, so I know it's finished. So that's what I'll do every day. Thank you, Lee J. I love reading from Lee J. Thank you very much for that. That looks great. I will do you a love reading. So with that love reading, I will give you a soul connection. No, I won't. Just throw them on the floor. I'll still give you a love romance. I need a bigger desk. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I said I'd use for donated people. I'm using the Magna Tarot. So, right, okay. So you just want a general love. I do like your icon. That's very nice of you, Joe. Thank you, Mad Soul Tarot. Let's have a look. Mad Soul Tarot does some lovely music that puts you to sleep. If you've got noisy neighbours or whatever, do check out Mad Soul's Tarot's channel. And it's repetitive, so your brain doesn't have to overthink, and it goes. Right, let's have a look what's going on for Lee J. Lee J. What's going on for love reading for Lee? What is Lee J today, please? What is Lee J? I need to know today. Right, Lee J. Lovely name, by the way. Sounds like a lovely Lee J. Lee J. You know, that bird. I'm going to do some love for you. What's coming up for Lee J in love? What's coming up, Lee J in love? Right, let's do two of those. Now then, Lee, we've got a very interesting scenario, and you've probably gone through a little bit of a mix, really. So we can see that maybe here with the Four of Cups, it's like, well, if you're trying to offer love to somebody, and they're just not paying attention, or it's like what's around you at the moment, that particular energy, it's almost like in disbelief. And you can see this with the disbelief with two other cards here, and it's almost like you don't fully believe that, maybe subconsciously, that you deserve love. And of course you deserve love. You deserve that perfect scenario. So don't be too downhearted about situations that aren't that shiny. So sometimes it's in the pain and suffering that goes on that can come a lot stronger. Because you do have at the end of this reading the Three of Swords, which is all about that heartache. So maybe for you, just releasing some heartache, because you do. It's not all bad. I'm reading the bad ones first. So you've got the Nine of Swords to show you that maybe you're not thinking that things are rosy, and they particularly are. So if a circumstance isn't coming immediately with roses and chocolates and everything easy, it's because sometimes within ourselves we just need to let go of certain aspects, like subconscious upheaval almost. It's like, yeah, it's like you've been rubbed the wrong way, and now it's like sullenly backwards. But the best thing about it is you do have the Page of Wands and you do have the Page of Pentacles. So it's all about learning to adapt to situations. So for you, the circumstance of new love coming in is greater than the old love. And you can definitely see that here with the Knight of Cups. So love will come to you, definitely. Here's the Knight of Cups, and here's these two pages. So it's almost like maybe you've got a bit of a choice between staying with someone or going through a new process. And I think for you, it would probably be a lot better to go into a new set of circumstances almost, if that makes sense, and just release a kind of broken heart. So the pain that we feel from things gone by can really fill us up with so much dread about even starting a new relationship that the universe is listening to that, unfortunately. So it's not always bad. Sometimes we do have to realize that you are worth it going into a new relationship. So that's good, isn't it? So what have we got here? So let your friends help you. And you've also got codependency. So when we're tied to a situation or a feeling or a thought of another person, it's really difficult. So if your friends perhaps have been saying, no, that situation isn't good, you know that in hindsight, if you remember, think of yourself in 5 years' time and like a friend telling yourself, well, what you're doing still in this situation, you do need to perhaps pull away from it, because sometimes that's saying, oh, the better you devil you know than somebody new. And in your case, it's probably not true. I think for you, moving on substantially into a new relationship or a new way of thinking about that love will just bring you a better situation. Do you agree? So, yeah. Yeah, because being tied to a situation in a codependency is making things difficult. So, yeah. Does that make sense? Hopefully that helped. Hi, Shrey, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah. Oh. So I would definitely have a good cry. Crying really helps. It almost shakes our body, especially if we put a little bit of anger or frustration, because those energy is really close just to releasing everything. So instead of getting depressed and, oh, why isn't this moving on? And why has this happened to me? Just release it, really cry, and let it go. And then you see these wonderful new opportunities. And it's almost like when you tell yourself, right, okay, I'm going to pick myself up and really see what the universe has got to offer. Because it definitely does, Lee. Okay, thank you. So thank you for the donation. And you're just going to be great. So go out with your friends a little bit more or celebrate and meet someone fantastic, not like the old. Right, Shrey, what is Pallavi thinking about you today? All right, let's have a look at that. What is she thinking about you today? And I do hope you're going to have a fantastic weekend. So, Shrek, what is Pallavi thinking about you today? Isn't it great to have Mad Soul Tarot here? Yes, it certainly is. Thank you, Bhavya. It's good to see you, sweetie. Do remember to like the stream and post your questions. Let's have a look what Pallavi is thinking of Shrey. Right, Shrey. Let's have a look at your girl. Ooh, ah. So, I think she's thinking very favourable of you. And I think she's even waiting for you to communicate with her, maybe ask her out. Hello, Tiv777. I hope you're fine. Hello, Swati as well. It's good to see you. I hope everyone's going to enjoy this weekend. So Pallavi is going, why haven't you contacted me? I'm really waiting for you to understand me a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like that friendship needs to go to a different level. So I think they're still in a good mood surrounding you. So the door is definitely still open, Shrey. Put it that way. Yeah, that's nice energy, isn't it? Hello, Lisa Love S. How are you doing? So here in my channel, Tiv777, if you can like the stream, thank you. And just pop your question down. You can pop that question down as much as you like. Just so I know that you're in the room. Otherwise, I can't see you. No lists. We just like people to pop the questions down. Swati, how are you doing? What is Krishnan's current feelings for you? Thank you, Tiv. You sound like an airplane. 777. I got a really interesting email in my email all about cheap holidays for all-inclusive, and I thought, oh. So let's have a look at Shannon. Shannon's thingamajiggies. Feelings for Swati. What is Krishnan's feelings for Swati today? Let's have a look. Krishnan's feelings towards Swati. Right. Okay. I think today it's almost like they don't really want to communicate on a large scale. They're more likely to stay away from that kind of thing because they don't really want to get into any kerfuffle, like an argument or a disagreement and things like that. So they feel like they do have to protect themselves. And in order to do that, they're willing to kind of retreat or kind of see things in a different way. But they believe that they're very right in how they are. So if they have communicated you lately, they believe it's right. So if you're in any kind of disagreement with them, they believe they're right. Absolutely. Okay, so that's questioning at the moment. Just trying to stand there and be right. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at Tiv777. What is Valerie's thoughts towards you? You have no communication, but you bumped into each other, so that's nice. You're Cancer and she's Taurus. Okay. Let's have a look. How does Valerie feel towards Tiv? Valerie towards 2. Let's have a look. Valerie towards 2. Valerie towards 2. Right. It's good that you bumped into them because you'd be on there. So, oh yeah, nice energy. I think they're quite favourable with you, and they want to be your friends still. So the energy is they could create a deeper friendship. So if you're in the same peer group, hopefully you can meet within that peer group, maybe a party or a gathering or something like that, just to make things clear that, yeah, I mean, some things are difficult at times, but I think there is forgiveness on the cards for you. So that's nice, isn't it? Laugh, have fun, celebrate, and just know that you're sending out really nice vibes at the moment. They're picking that up. So that's nice, Tiff. So thank you for that question. Okay, here's the next. Thank you for being here. Bhavya, does Shahid really love you? Let's have a look. Have I missed something here? Karen, have I missed something? No? Right, okay. So we're doing Bhavya. Does Shahid really love you? Okay, Bhavya. Let's find out. Right, Bhavya, does Shahid love you? She donated on Super Chat. I do not have a list in my room. We've done without lists months ago. Lists are useless. Absolutely useless. And Lee very kindly donated on my channel Super Chat. There is a way that you don't have to donate by just watching the adverts on the channel. That does help the channel to buy new cards. So all questions are randomly picked, and not necessarily everyone gets picked in the room these days. So hopefully everyone can be patient. Hopefully. Right, okay. So let's have a look at Bhavya. Does Shahid really love you? Hi, Princess Aquarius. How are you? I hope your weekend's going to be really nice. Let's have a look at Bhavya. Shahid really love you. Right. Well, I believe maybe you don't trust Shahid enough. So it makes it very difficult for him to try to communicate to you at times. So maybe he thinks that sometimes that is a little bit hard work. So I think in a way that they do, they try to communicate that in little subtle ways. They might not always tell you a million times a day, but you know, they don't need to. It's demonstrating that they do. So these are the cards at the moment. So learning to adapt and work at a relationship is very, very challenging, or can be. So just accept where you are within this relationship, because sometimes we don't want to tip over the balance. So be more gentle with him, and that will move mountains, kind of thing. Because at the moment you can work together as a team there. Is that all right? Hi, Elisa Love. How are you doing? Right. So let's do Lisa Love S. What's coming towards you in May? Lisa Love S. What's coming towards you in May? Thank you for being here, guys. No worries. Just take it a little bit more easier. Yeah. Okay. No nagging, in other words. Right, Lisa Love. What's coming for you in May? Oh, it's May tomorrow. May Day. Here in England, traditionally, we have Morris dancers. Do you remember that song? Patricia, hello. How are you doing? Right, May. Well, you've got some major decisions coming on, and if you do make those decisions about really being precise and strict, it's almost like the justice card, really giving justice to yourself, like you are the jury, you are the judge, you are the lawyer, solicitor, even the victim if you want to be. But everything together you are. So you have to own yourself and that responsibility. And if you do that, if you have conversations with yourself over the weekend and go, where's my life going? What am I doing? What do I need to get rid of? What do I need to put justice upon? Then you get a lot more happiness there. Yeah? So the happiness will come if you're more stricter with yourself and communicate to yourself exactly what you're doing and where you're going. So May is a good time to reevaluate, reassess, and reorganize as well. So there's lots of things, and if you do that, you're going to be happy, and that energy is just going to spill over in all areas of your life. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely. Morris dancers. Yeah, no, thank you. It's always good to reorganize stuff. So it's good to see Patricia. Karen, are things going to change with your Taurus? Let's have a look, Karen. So let's have a look. Is things going to change with Taurus? Let's have a look. Remember to like the stream, guys, and thank you for watching the adverts if you did. That does support the channel a lot. Does indeed. Right, let's have a look. Are things going to change with your Taurus today? I'm laughing at myself, which he did to me before. Funny. Right, are they going to change? I think probably. I think he wants to communicate some ideas. They have been kind of working a lot within themselves, so they could have just been too involved with other things. So yeah, change is always going to be around. So if you want the positive change, then one has to really listen to the Taurus because he's full of ideas and full of everything, really. But he does need to put things into perspective. So I just see him as being very busy. So if you want things to be a little bit calmer and pay attention to you, then that's not going to change at the moment because they're too busy within their thoughts and what is going on in their life, which is very busy. So too busy for a heart-to-heart conversation at the moment, I think. Okay. busy. It's entirely up to you if you do want to move away from that. But I do think that that they're too busy to probably make the right decision about where things are going. Trisha, have you got a question? It's good to see you, and I hope everything's all right. Yeah. Is everything all right over there where you live? Jessica, yes, you certainly can. Keep posting your questions. Do remember to like the stream. That helps the channel. And thank you for watching the adverts if you did before you came in. It all helps the channel. All right, so we'll do Jessica because no one else is posting a question. Right, so Jessica, you're next. So you want to know a general reading. Let's see what's coming up for yourself. Yeah, Jessica? Right, Jessica. So for yourself, you have to keep being strong within yourself. I see you're giving yourself more credit, more inspiration to do that. So if you get over a little bit of hurdle here and there and keep moving on when things are very difficult or challenging, then you can be very proud of yourself indeed. So if perhaps there's elements of healing to be done as well. So I think for you, don't give up. Keep going forward. Keep finding the energy to do that and really see it as a happy opportunity to build yourself in a more stronger, enthusiastic way about life in general. Okay, thank you. Sunflower, hello, stranger. How are you? I haven't seen you in a millennium. How are you doing? Princess Aquarius, how are you? So, I'm fine, Sunflower. It's good to see you. Shocked to see you. It's a long time no see. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing well. Let's find out what Ruddy's doing. Let's find out what Ruddy's doing next. This weekend. Right, let's have a look. What's going on with Ruddy? Have you got a question, Sunflower? Just pop it down, that's fine. We do that a lot. We don't do lists anymore. We just do random questions. This is Mad Soul Tarot. If you've not met Mad Soul's Tarot, do check out his channel. There's great music on there, as well as tarot readings. He does lives as well. And he is going to do some next week as well. Right, let's have a look what Ruddy's doing. Right. Ruddy. It's almost like he's got no patience. I think he's disappointed in a lot of things at the moment. So he doesn't know how to move. And every time people perhaps tell him or suggest things to him, no, it's not working out, nothing's working out for him. So it's almost like Yeah, pour in. So it's almost like your energy could help significantly. So it's almost like he doesn't really want to see the beauty about you or what you can bring to the table. So yeah, it's just not noticing. Where you're very successful and you've got loads of people around you to help you and everything. They're just so I'm not so sure if they're kind of put off by that kind of energy. Yeah, it's a little bit bizarre. I know Mercury's gone retrograde, so that might have something to do with it. Um, yeah, it does live sometimes. So yeah, I just kind of go with that. Do you know what I mean? It's like if they're just withdrawn, then allow them to withdraw. Don't feel like they've gone off you or anything. It's just a mood. It's just a mood swing, isn't it? I do feel that energy that you can bring to the situation will make little things a little bit better, kind of thing, if that makes sense. But thanks for the question. Yes, Sunflower, post your question, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, Mad Soul sometimes does lives. He'll probably do one tonight. He'll be inspired to do one late at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. Mad Soul Tarot, have you got a question? Yeah. I know. It's an effort. People have no idea what an effort is. Does Assam feel the soul contract between us and still hurt with the separation? Right. No worries. Right, let's have a look at Sunflower. How does Assam No, it's not. It's not. It's not. The universe knows what he wants to tell me. So it's not wrong. Yeah, it is. Right. And you're still healing here. So if you put things into a balanced situation and kind of know that what will happen, they're not overly bothered with the connection. And I don't really think they are passionate about getting back together at the moment. Things can change. So it's kind of been a learning experience, and they just want to develop a little bit more and grow from the experience. And that's the kind of thing. So because they need to understand as well. So when you see about that soul connection kind of thing, they might feel that they've broken off a learning experience with you. So yeah, it's a small energy. I mean, they might come back to revisit it, but I think they're kind of gone. Okay, I feel like freedom and can learn about whatever aspect I want. So you can see here the different scenarios between that and that. So it could go that way, it could go that way. But I think they're just going in their mind and they're going down a different route. So I don't think he feels that connection as well as you do. Do you understand? Yeah, it's kind of difficult when you get the Page of Swords, isn't it? Hi guys, remember to come in and say hello. Yeah, it is difficult. So just because we think something's going to happen, I think it needs a whole healing situation to move forward in a kind of more love aspect, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, right, guys. Any more questions? Have we got any more questions? It's very quiet tonight. Are you all at the pub, people? Maybe having a house party. Maybe, I don't know. What are you doing, guys? The Aries Leo. Will I ever be able to meet Lee Minnow? Oh, run. Yeah, me and you. Well, do invite me if he invites you. I feel sorry for Lee Minnow. Well, I didn't like his ex. No worries. Hello. Yeah. No, I didn't like Susie. I thought, why does he like Susie? I didn't. I mean, I know she's very popular. Don't get me wrong. And it's very hard when two celebrities get together because they've got their own schedules, isn't it? I'm sure you can meet him. He is single and he's mine. I'm joking. You can have him if you want. No, he's. I think he's a very reserved person, isn't he? Poor Leo. Poor Lee. Oh, you're one of those fans, are you? Oh. Let me see. He spends a lot of time in America, doesn't he? So, he's possible. I haven't heard what he's doing lately. I haven't seen him in a modern K-drama for ages. Maybe I should research that. Let me see. Sorry, do I like him? Yeah, I used to love him. I used to love him very much. One of my favourite. He was probably my first crush of Korean actors, definitely. Yeah. But when you watch K-drama, you just always fall in love with the lead, don't you? But no, Lee Minnow is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh, I'm afraid I've loved him longer than that, mate. I've loved him. No, I win you. I'm afraid. No. Have you seen him in Personal Taste? Well, I the first drama I watched him was The Hairs. Hairs. Heirs. Yeah. Right, if you're going to meet him, I want to meet him. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Yeah, Boys Over Flowers. Yeah, Boys Over Flowers. Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to watch them all again, but there's always something better to watch, isn't it? I'm watching Revenge Note #2 at the moment. That's so funny. Oh dear. Yeah. So, Personal Taste. Yeah, that was one of his first ones. Anyway, let's see if you're going to meet him, and so I can get jealous. Yeah, I've moved on. I know it's painful, but you will move on. Just find someone else to love. I know he's lovely. He's absolutely lovely. We like Lee Minnow. Oh, you'll move on. Find somebody else. Right, okay. Will Aries Leo Cushy meet Lee Minnow? I'll be jealous. I will be jealous. Well, you know, I mean, I understand that because you want someone perfect, don't you? And he's pretty perfect. He's perfect, definitely. So I understand where you're coming from. So don't worry about it. Yeah. So, oh, why are you looking so sad? It's not the bed. Right, let's see if we can get you meeting Leah. Lemina. Idiot. Right, okay, so yeah. Right, you're still standing up for your rights, so that's good. It doesn't look like you're gonna meet him today or next week. So it's almost like maybe what you should do with boyfriends and what have you. Don't be too enthusiastic about Lumino, because boyfriends are more real, and meeting Lumino is probably a lot of fantasy, because he does keep himself to himself, Lumino, and I get the impression he was hurt through what happened, but it's understandable, because you know, just too busy. So these energies is almost like, oh, my dream on the floor. Everything's gone. So, but you could easily get there, just know when he's doing a film, where he is, etc., etc. But no, not at the moment with those cards. So I'm not jealous of you. He never visits India. Well, do you blame him at the moment? Oh my goodness, poor India. Come on, poor India. Hey? Right. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Do make sure you send me a picture of Lee Minnow as well. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind at all. Something nice to look at. Right, okay, Zara. How does F Gemini feels towards you? All right, let's have a look about that, Zara. Zara. Whoa, jumping up. If you guys don't know who Lee Minnow is, look it up. Right, okay. How does F Gemini feel towards you, Zara? Let's have a look, Zara. How does F Gemini feel towards you? Okay. Well, add me. I don't go on Instagram a lot, but yeah, you can do that. No worries. How does F Gemini feel towards Zara? How does F Gemini feel towards Zara? Right, Zara. Let's have a look at F. Oh, la la. Weird. I think he's confused. I think he's so confused that there is a connection there. There's definitely a connection, but it's like, well, what do I do with that? So I think there's a kind of some form of confusion, whether you've told him something and he feels connected, or someone else is trying to interfere, kind of thing. But yeah, it's good. I think they really do feel connected with you. But it's almost like, well, what do we do with that? He's confused. But generally, his heart says one thing and his head is saying, I think he's listening to too many people or too many thoughts from the past or whatever he's doing. But yeah, well, he's Gemini, and that explains that. He needs to listen to his heart more, because that's where his answer is. Yeah, I'm too old for him. I'm far too old for him, aren't I? Oh dear. And I do have a husband myself, so whatever. Right, Kat Yami, how is your boyfriend, JD? Is your boyfriend cheating on you? Right. Thank you for the question. Let's have a look. Is your boyfriend JD cheating on you? I'm sure you've asked this before and we said no. Let's have a look at JD. What? He is 34, 14 years old. How does that make? Is that proper English? How is that proper English? He is 34 at 14 years. You mean there's a 14 years difference between you and him? What are you trying to say? Right, let's have a look at JD. Oh. You mean he's too young for you? Nice have a toy boy. Come on. I wouldn't mind. Well, I do. I have a toy boy. He's only 6 months younger than me. Nothing wrong with 14 years. Absolutely not. You have to go over to South Korea when he's over there, right? Oh, you might like that. Yeah, it's okay for men. They seem to like that. So, no worries. Hello, Gemma Horton. How are you doing? Yeah, you can adjust. I'll just adjust my clothing. Oh, it's just falling off, is it? Oh la la. I'm sure you can adjust very well. Very well indeed. Right, very well indeed. Right, Jadip. What's with all these Taurians? Right, oh, it's Taurus season then. Happy birthday to you. I think it's my husband's birthday next weekend. Yeah, something like that. Right, is he cheating on you? Ooh. I don't think so. That's good to have a fantasy, isn't it? Right. So I don't think by you thinking he's cheating is causing a lot of problems. So one must really realize to start really kind of stop doing that. With the Ten of Swords here, they will walk away from you. And nothing has already happened. So if you keep saying, are you cheating on me, or that is going to turn them away. So with the Ace of Wands here, it's like just pay attention to what you have got. Otherwise, you will be single again pretty soon. If you keep this energy up. If you do think he's cheating on you and you don't like it, then end it. Because it's like it's not doing you any good. He's not cheating. I can't see him cheating at the moment. So I don't know what you see. Ego, Bucklow, how are you? Oh, yeah, it's nice to have that in common though, isn't it? The Aries, Leo. Yeah, you can't do that. Jealousy is a terrible thing. Jealousy comes from our own insecurity. I do know that sometimes the other person can demonstrate a little thing that makes us, well, why are you ignoring me? And that is because they're not into us as much as we're into them. So one has to look at that situation and go, right, if they don't like me as much as I like them, that says something. I better move on. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's only because he doesn't understand it. He doesn't know who we're on about. Yeah, oh, sorry, Zena. We should have spoken up like an hour ago. What was your question? You know you've always got to know me, otherwise I get people who are in here. What's your question? What's your question? You're bored of it as well, isn't it? Stop talking K-drama shit and just get on with it. Yeah. Right, yeah. Zena, just tell me. What's your question? I said ages ago, has anyone got any questions? You didn't pipe up then. Right. No, exactly. It's a little secret, isn't it? It's a secret between K-drama fans. They know what we're on about, but no one else does. So. No, I know they don't. They'll never get it, will they? They'll never understand. They won't understand. I dreamed about Stephen. It went good. We were together, and then I lost him at the end. What was my dream trying to tell me? It was so good. Well, it was. Bing! Doom! High five! Stop calling me Azuma. You can. I am old. Let's find. Let's do. Is it here? Where is it? Oh, where's it gone? Is it over there? Or is it here? Wait a minute. Wait. Do not panic. Do not. Where's it gone? Is it over here? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, there it is. Actually, you'll be glad you waited. Right, I'm going to see what's that, because this has gone on long enough as well with Stephen. Bianca, hello! You woke up scared. Xavier, hello. You're all fine, Bianca. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're still up. Mind you, it's only early where you are, isn't it? Right, I'm going to do you the... hold on, Xavier, I'm just doing a reading. I'll do you the Shaman Oracle. Dream Oracle. That'll sort your problem out. About Stephen. Yeah, we missed you. Hello, Authentic Shorty. Hello, how are you? Right, you woke up scared. I'm not surprised you woke up scared. So I'm going to find out what the connection between you and Stephen is as well. At the moment. So let's have a look. Zena. They might join in. You might get someone in here that will join in the conversation. Right, let's have a look what Stephen, this message of Stephen's dream. As long as you're all right, Bianca, that's the main thing, isn't it? So let's find out what's going on. Oh, this is as clear as mud. Sometimes, right, when that feeling of them disappearing, it's almost like you were in a different world, a different dimension, and that's why you really liked it. And it could have happened like that. And then this dude came along, their dream thief, to take your dream away, which was very annoying, isn't it? So that aspect, thank you for the donation. Yeah, thank you, Authentic Shorty. Just put your question down. That's absolutely great. I'm really thrilled. Thanks. So, yeah, so the dream thief took it away. And it's like because dreams are from the emotions, but it's also on a higher level than what we see down here. So this thief took it away. So I know exactly how you feel. I've had dreams and I wanted to immediately get back to them. But this dude steals them away. So saying, still dream big, not particularly about Stephen, but that beautiful connection that you can have between two people. So it's not necessarily about Stephen, but it's the whole aspect of what you have. So that's important to maintain your dream world in your reality. Does that make sense? Oh, talking about zombies. Yeah, I know. But some guys do like the K-dramas, definitely. So I'm just going to find Zena. Yeah, Authentic Shorty, do put your questions down, please. That would be awesome. Thank you. He's married to a zombie. Oh dear. Zombies. I hate zombies. Eric. Oh, he's here in Orlando. Okay, let's do that. Let me just do one more card for Zena. What they do in England, they call the government. I'm joking, the government. You're doing a lovely job. Keep at it. Keep doing what you're doing. Right, the willow tree. Now, Zena, the willow is about surrender. The two of forces, about different forces that you need to perhaps let go of. So some of those feelings that you think can only be with Stephen isn't necessarily true. Well, it's not true. It is about really opening your heart and allowing new love to come in from yourself and from two different forces. So the force in your astral plane and the force and your mundane emotions, it is all about finding that balance and the reality of that. So it is very dreamlike state, but it's also about really getting in touch with what you truly do want and maybe stop blocking things, because the two of swords, as you know, is always crossed. So that's what's kind of happening on a kind of soul level with you and Stephen, if that makes any sense. Right, thank you very much for that question. Let's have a look at Authentic Shorty's question about Eric. I'd like to know if I'll hear from Eric while he is here in London. So for donated readings, we are doing the manga tarot today for special donating people. So let's have a look. Will Eric get in touch with our Authentic Shorty? Is Eric going to get in contact with Authentic Shorty? Whoa, let's read that. One. The Chariot. There's some speed, so there might be that on the cards. Right, let's have a look. Oh, Authentic Shorty. Hello, Big Cleo. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Big Cleo. Yeah, that's fine, Big Cleo. You will definitely be next. Just put your questions on. Thank you, Big Cleo. I will check that in a minute if that's all right. Thank you, Big Cleo. I'm just trying to find about Eric, what he's doing. Orlando. Ooh, well, that looks nice. That looks quite nice. There's definitely movement in the right way. Wow, I can't ignore this. Whoa. Who's that now? So what jumped out mainly was the Chariot. So things could be on the up and up, emotionally moving forward. And I think Eric is kind of come to quite a lot of understanding authentic shorting. We've got more trust going on. So they trust themselves in what is coming through. So it's almost like that whole success level. So I think they're going to try, definitely get in contact with you very soon. Yeah, it's got a good energy to it, that's for sure. These cards are marvelous. I can't ignore them. They're just right. It's just too good to be true, to be fair. So we've got the Two of Cups, authentic shorting. So Eric definitely finds a good connection, and I think they can't wait to be with you. So there was one card that I didn't quite like though within this. It was the King of Swords. I thought, who's this? Who's this? But you've got the Empress as well. So the Empress is there to say there is new growth. And sometimes it does take patience. So say, for instance, that Eric couldn't make coming to see you because of a certain situation, then I do believe it is the King of Swords. It's almost like something is pulling him slightly back. So it could be a hiccup in the road, but I don't think it's majorly. So if there is kind of no communication with Mercury retrograde, it could be that hiccup. But I think it's to do with a very elderly person though, because I thought, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? But they definitely want home. They see you as a beautiful person, as a Queen of Wands, and very enthusiastic. And as I said, they can't wait to see you. And how it ends is the Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Moving on, to trust, moving on. You've got the Fool and the Chariot. And it's just marvelous, isn't it? You couldn't have made that up, could you? But I do think this King of, I'm a little bit kind of not amazingly happy about this King of Swords, and I don't know why. So I don't know if they'll be pulled back, whether it's a business meeting or because of a family member. But yeah, it is a little Ten of Cups though. Ooh. So let me authentic shorty, just do a love and romance card for you. Just do this. Love and romance. Yeah, keep me posted. Definitely keep me posted about Eric. No, it's got some lovely energies to it, authentic shorty. So what do we have? Oh, passion. Wow, somebody's on your side. What have you been doing? Oh, right. If it's not Eric, it's certainly another person. Wow. This is great energy. Wow. Let's hope that stays right. I'm very pleased with you, authentic shorty. That's marvelous. Yeah. No, that's great, isn't it? Wow. That's exactly all the cards that you basically need for a love reading. Wow. Right, okay, Big Cleo, what are you doing? Let's have a look. Right, thank you for the question. Right, let's have a look. So you want to know, what did you want to know? Let's have a look, Cleo. Does YR love you romantically? Okay. You've donated to me before, haven't you? Pretty sure you've donated to me before. Right, let's have a look. Does YR love you? Does YR... Right. Doing Big Cleo now, please. Thank Thank you, Bianca, for welcoming people. Right, for Big Cleo, we are doing. This is why I'm on here. Yeah, I've got it. Big Cleo. This is why. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. So let's have a look. Do they love you? Let's have a. That's the right one, isn't it? Why are they all upside down? No, that's not what I want. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I thought you had. I thought you had very much. I've seen you for a while, but I haven't been on this one. I'm going to do an Akashic Tarot card for you as well. Big Cleo. Right. Right, let's have a look at this question. What's going on as well? Okay. Right, okay. Do they love you? Right. Right, okay. So your Akashic record was the light of the world. So this is what's demonstrating on a way to simplify things. It's very much like the Hermit card. It's finding that truth. So yeah, you've asked the question, obviously, but it's like, do they even know that they do really love you? And it's almost reminds us of that traveler where they can go all over the planet. They can go all over the universe and still realize that what they were looking for was at home all the time. And that's how what YR is demonstrating at this moment in time. So it can be a little bit all over the place because it's like they want to hear the communication. So with the Queen of Swords, it's very much about cutting things off. And you can see this with another, quite a few cards here. So it's all about not understanding what is going on for YR. So they've also got the, hello, blah. They've also got the Queen of Cups. So we've got two queens here. So it shows to me that they want a kind of communication of love. So they kind of do. So even if they don't demonstrate it, they do think about it. They do think about you quite significantly. So there is something that's very endearing about yourself. So there is a slight problem here. Just a slight one with the devil. So they demonstrate this Two of Swords with the devil. So they don't know whether to move out into the universe and really find out what it is that they want. So they want to cut off some sort of tie and open up to a more understanding of what is going on. So this is why communication has to come down in such a way that you both understand what is going on. And that is going to happen because you've got the Justice card, all right? But you have that new growth of aspects. And that's what I said with the Akashic record about going to search for something that's already there. So what you both need to do is sit down and have a really good heart-to-heart conversation about what it is that you're both doing. So for me, it's like they want to have a relationship and understand what is going on, but they don't really understand what could go on. So they haven't really got a lot of sight into the future. It's almost like they believe that everything should be here and now. And it's not like that because of the Empress saying we need that patience to be able to develop it further. So I think they are willing to understand, but there's something that they're tied to as well. And I think it's another relationship in the past that they kind of hanging on. So while they're still doing that, they're not really paying attention to what's the here and now. So they'll probably think, well, it's better to kind of see what's going on. So I think this is one of the lessons in life for them to actually find what it is that they're passionate about, because it's almost like they're being led and almost like being trodden, really suppressed in a huge way. So like if this does take a long time to actually come to a very passionate state where they can demonstrate their love for you, that's okay. So it's almost like they have to go all the way around the houses until they come back. So it does kind of take a bit of getting used to that. But I like it that they've got justice on your side, and that's normally slow. So while they're still in two minds making that decision, you can always make a decision to kind of drop the circumstance, and move on, or kind of wait. So it is difficult, isn't it, at times? Hello, Katrina Cole. Hello, I'm the Life Blogs. How are you? So hopefully that helped a little bit. So they just don't understand where feelings are. And I do think it's from the past. It's almost like, yeah, they've got to find a space in a way to let themselves grow into. So, yeah, it's like a midlife crisis. Is it a yes or a no? Would I put money on this? That's always a question. Yeah, to a fashion. I mean, I wouldn't particularly want this person around me at the moment, because they're just like wishy-washy for me, but that's me. So for you, it's almost like it's a slow burn. You know what? When you can go to someone and go, oh, well, do you love me? And they'll go, you know what I mean? It's like they do, but it's like, well, I don't know, but I want to do this, and I want to fly to the moon, and no, I don't want to get married and have 10 kids and do the rest of it. So it's not an easy question to actually ask them, and they'll probably go round the houses, as I've said, before they can do that. So it isn't, I mean, I know love is you either love something or you don't. So I'll say yes, they do, but not into the standard that you want them to, because they are protecting themselves, if that makes sense. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you so much. That's yeah. Right. Okay. So have you got a question? Thanks, Katrina Cole. Right. What's going on here? Okay. Thank you. Good night. Hello, Julia Tells. How are you? Hello, everyone here. I hope you're all right. I love reading, Katrina. Okay. Right, have I missed anyone on donations? I am now going to be doing Katrina Gal, and they want a love reading. Is that correct? Me and Henry. Nice one. You and Henry. Let's see what Henry's doing. We are using. We're using the Magna Tarot for paid readings today. So that's what's going on. He's like balancing. I'm glad you're fine, Juliet tells. Thank you. Right, okay, I will get to you in a minute. I'm just seeing how Katrina and Henry are going. I do like that name, Henry. Henry is good. Right, thank you for the donation. I much appreciate that. It does go towards cards, which I bought another set of deck. I was doing that. Right, Katrina, let's have a look. So we've got the Magna here. Thank you, Big Cleo. Good to see you. I hope you're all right. I don't know why people take so long to make up their mind, but some people do. He's naturally slow. Right, let's see what Henry and Katrina is going on about. Katrina and Henry. Oh, very nice. I can't remember what I said last time. Oh God. But yeah, no, it's a good, always good idea. Last time is applicable then. But yeah, investing. Right, let's see what Henry. Yeah, I try to, don't I? But with me, it's all in the moment. So when you come back later and go, you said this and you said that, well, I can't remember what I said 2 minutes ago, a few seconds ago. Right, because we're doing about you too, I'll do. I think I kind of remember, but like Henry and Katrina. Yeah, I worked as well. I worked all week for 5 days straight, so I'm boggled as well. Boggled. Right, let's see what's going on here. Henry. Okay, so how is Henry doing on the romance? Can't pick him up. You've got justice as well. Oh, you need justice. Right, you need justice in your situation. For some unknown reason. Okay, so I think he's a little bit insecure. He's a little bit insecure about things at the minute. He's having right, more patience. Whoa. Right, okay, so Henry, what are you doing? Why are you insecure about that? I'm not so sure about Henry's mind. Why is he confused and why? I think there's going to be a conversation because it's not happened. I don't think this has happened. So being forewarned is always good. So there's an element that could be a little bit stressful surrounding how they see the change within your relationship, or what has happened within the relationship. Depending on this tower moment, you've got the tower here and struggling on. So I don't think Henry believes that things are okay. Myself. So this is where the insecurity comes up. But they are willing to wait. But it's almost like this whole aspect is very much in the balance between what you've said or what you're going to say and how it can be resolved. So it's not so much waiting for what you're saying, it's waiting for what they think and develop. So it is going to have this kind of patience going with it, kind of thing. So you do have justice on your side or his side, which you can put into balance. So when you come across as the Queen of Swords here in the situation, it is like that. It's like, well, where are we going? What are we doing with it? And can I have a future with that? But I'm also thinking that they don't really want to carry this forward, and they might think it's too much of a challenge. But they see you as a great person here as the Queen of Pentacles, and they are willing to actually wait for that, for that aspect. So with the Queen of Pentacles, that is patience, along with the Seven of Pentacles, that is new growth as well. So this whole growth period is there. But the reason why I'm a little bit thinking that he's insecure is because this Eight of Wands, normally that's quite fast messages, but I think he's too stressed by energy. And you can see this with the Nine of Swords, how he thinks things are a lot worse. But I think this is his imagination kicking in. You know what I mean? So justice will happen with you. And also you've got the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. So when things wobble within his life at the moment, he feels like a victim. So he is very sensitive inside, and it's almost like he doesn't like to hear bad news. So this is why he's paying particularly to the Death card and the Ace of Swords. Normally that's victorious, but when he feels like, oh, okay, I'm in control of my thoughts, it's one little tiny wee knock, and it's like, oh, what's going on? This is why he demonstrates, I think this is him demonstrating the Queen of Swords. He'd rather cut things off and finish with it quite clearly than actually deal with it. So this is why he's got the Six of Swords in moving away from it, moving away from the situation. So this is what I mean. It's almost like the insecurity when things go wrong. But there is seemingly that little tiny wee opportunity when you've got the Justice and you've got the Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. That is a good energy for that to come about, plus with the Justice as well. So as long as he cannot focus on negativity and bringing him down in his insecurities, because he is quite insecure a lot of the time. So I think he just doubts a lot of things in life, myself. So this situation, it's got some very challenging aspects within it, and those aspects are mainly in his mind, and it's almost like he doesn't like to see opportunities. It's like, oh, I'm a victim. Oh, it's me. Not me. Oh, it's happened to me. Never, oh, I might have caused a little bit of this drama. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, If you want to wait and you think it's worthwhile, then that's fine. I just think there's too much stress and hassle within him. So I think he needs deflecting, really. No, I don't think he thinks you're too much. No. I think maybe he thinks relationships could be too much. I think there is going to be a lot of major change. So try and really pay attention to the body language, because that'll give you a huge indication of what is going on. So don't listen to his words. Look at his body language and look where he's directing his eyes. That will help enormously. Does that make sense? Maybe he just needs a little bit of reassurance as well. Yeah. I think things will be clearer within 4 weeks as well. I don't think May's a particularly very good month for him myself. So hopefully. Aww. Maybe you were like me when I was young, and I liked a wounded soldier. Oh, I'm so emotionally hurt. Oh no. And I wanted to make them all better. So we can't make them better. They can only do that themselves. But yeah, hopefully it might improve a little bit over the next 4 months. But I think these energies are pretty strong and going to stay there for a long time. So we'll see within 4 months, weeks. You don't want months, do you? I think with that, because that is a challenge to me. This looks like a big challenge. Yeah. Oh well, he'll need time to get over being a victim mood. Yeah, he does. To leave you. Well, the problem with his energy is like he always needs a little bit of support. So he would be a fool to get rid of people who support him at this moment in time, because you might be pampering to his ideas. So I don't think it's appropriate to kind of leave, and I don't think he wants to leave. He probably thinks you want it to leave. So in a way, it'd be good to have a good conversation. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that now, because he already thinks that something's going to be wrong. He's a bit of a drama queen. He's a bit of a drama in an introverted way, if that's possible. Poor him. Oh. Yeah. I wouldn't even have a discussion with him. That's why I'm saying just watch his body language and watch where he's looking. And you're going to have to be the bigger person here and not pay too much attention, but subconsciously know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? That's a hard one, that, isn't it? Hey, complications. It's really a nuisance. I don't know what time did that come through. 22, 13, 22. What? Oh. Right, okay. Why the body language? Body language will indicate exactly what he's thinking. So within the body language, if you're talking or being together and he's not looking at you, or he's facing away, or that's an indication of that he's shying away or pulling away. So you carry on being yourself. Don't be nervous or frightened about anything, but just see what is going. Just be normal, but then observe. Is he paying attention to you? Is he going more withdrawn? All these kind of things. He probably will be getting quite withdrawn. But yeah, just kind of watch it. Right, yeah, it'll take a while that to come through, really. Right, guys, hi, how are you all? Julius Delis, how are you? Right, any more questions, guys? Oh. Right, if you've got a question, dudes and dudesses. I'm the live vlogs. I mean, uh, that's a really interesting question that you've asked, Anna. It's like, is my or should you move on? I believe myself personally that you should move on, because what you tell me all the time about him and his mother is despicable. If you can move on, I would definitely move on. But that's me. That's me. Um, but that's not you. Do you know what I mean? It's like the way he treats you is disgusting. You don't need people like that. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're being dramatic and telling me these things. Guys, is there any question? Right, I'm going to give you some cards today. Does anyone want any more questions? Do let me know. Cold tea, absolutely cold tea. I keep it in the flask and it goes in there and it's cold tea. Cold tea, green tea, cold. See, it might be a little bit hot. No, I heat it up like that. Green tea. What do you drink? But by the time I get to it, it's cold. I don't mind cold tea. Yeah, cold tea. Well, lukewarm. Right. Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to do you 2 cards to see what's going on. I mean, for instance, Anna, did they wish you a happy anniversary yesterday? Did they buy you a present? Did they recognise it? I mean, you know. Or, I mean, I forgot my anniversary once upon a time, and so did my husband. But it's only because I worked away from home. And to me, it's in a funny time of the year where I can't remember. It's weird. Soda and lemonade. Yeah. Have you tried tonic water? Tonic water is really nice. Quite nice. Instead of lemonade, tonic water sometimes is really nice. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at Anna. Righty, let's have a look. Okay, so you can see here with the 4 of Cups, not interested emotionally, and the King of Swords, well, you know, that's going to be very cutting and very direct, and probably not become almost like pick up arguments with the 4 of Cups down there. So they can be very snappy. So the energy of that is a little bit off, isn't it? But you didn't need me to tell you that. You obviously knew that. Yeah, tonic water. It's got a quin. It's, you know, if people get leg cramps, it's got this, you know, quince. There's a quince something or other it's called, and people who've got bad circulation are prescribed that, but they say I'll drink tonic water, and and it's got that in it. It's quince something or other, so it is quite healthy as well. So but it's nice and refreshing. It's quite bubbly at times, so anything you add it to is nice. My husband's been drinking quite a lot of it lately. He thinks it's nice. So yeah. Right, okay, so I think I'm running out of voice. So I'll be back tomorrow. Me and my Soul Tarot might do a live together. Yeah, tonic water. Lime and tonic and lemon and tonic. It's nice. It's really refreshing. If you've got nice hot weather coming along, sitting outside drinking that in a nice glass, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Definitely. Yeah. Right then, guys. No worries. Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. Thanks for the donation, guys, and thanks for being on my channel. I really do appreciate it, because otherwise it'd be really quiet. So you guys have a lovely weekend, and hopefully I'll see you over the weekend again. All right. Take care. Lots of love. Thank you, Mud Soul Tarot. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you. Who else going on? Sunflower. All right then. Hello, Isabel. So yeah, we're just going to go now. I will see you later. Adios, amigos. Au revoir. And have a great weekend. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sub to his channel. We'll get them on.